Welcome back everyone to the Digital Nomad channel. This is a stock that I had on my radar for a few days, but something really interesting happened today, so I'm going to do a little bit of technical analysis and show you why going forward this has great short squeeze potential, similar to the squeeze that happened. Well, I mean, technically it's not like a drastic squeeze, but it did trade up significantly in a very few short days. So I'm looking for something similar to happen in this stock. So first, we're looking at the 200-day moving average. If you start following this channel and you see the technical analysis that I do, I pretty much just focus on the moving average and some fundamental information to gauge what how the stock will behave. I've tried several different indicators, the trend lines and the resistance line and support lines, they help, but this the simpler you can keep it, the better. So if you look at the 200-day moving average, it's trading above the 200 MA. And here you see right here, the 200 MA is acting as a support now. When I turn on the 50-day moving average, this is the interesting thing right here. Check this out. This is called a golden cross when the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average. So that's a very good sign. So going forward, it may come back down and test the $1 price point, but long term, and long term as in like for the next few weeks, I would expect it to trade up. The only other thing we have to look out for is a possible resistance right here. Let's see, a resistance, this resistance, but I'm pretty certain like it will break through that resistance. But that's not important right now. The most important thing is that it did print a golden cross, so that's a good sign. So another thing we're going to take a look at real quick is the fundamental. So for INVZ, it has a high short float. Anything over 10% is considered a high short float, which is a good indicator for a potential short squeeze. And another interesting thing is that if you look at the institutional transactions, it's a positive 25%. That means over the past 3 months, a lot of institutions have been buying into the stock. So over the past from April, May, June, yeah. Since about April, a lot of institutions have been buying into the stock, which is also a very good sign. And the third thing, so we looked at the technical analysis, good sign, fundamental, good sign, uh, high short float, which may trigger a short squeeze, good institutional transactions. And then the third thing we're going to look at is the options market. So if you look at the options market, like, okay, let me show you like what it would usually look like. Okay, so if you look at the August 15, so usually you would see something like this where like the volume and open interest for the call options is pretty much the same as the volume and open interest for the put options. Like, it's like it would be around the same numbers. That's what you would typically expect because no one knows if the stock will drastically shoot up or down, and a lot of times it's people selling options to generate some yield, or some people are betting, yeah, it might go up, and same number of people betting, it might go down. But then if you look at the July 18, look at this. A lot of people are betting way more, like significantly more people are betting that the stock will trade up compared to the put options. And usually, it's not retail. Usually, when there's this much of a significant difference between the call and the put options, it's not retail doing it, it's institution doing it, and they might have some information. If you look at one of my other videos on this channel where title, I turned $120 into $8,400. This is kind of like similar to what I was noticing in the options market, where like there was a huge discrepancy between the call and the put volumes and open interest. And for that video, if you go watch it, I did say I did kind of get lucky with the timing, but this is kind of what I was noticing. For this play, like personally, going to, I don't think I'm going to buy options yet. I don't know, but I do have a small position in, in the actual underlying stock. Again, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for educational purpose only, and I'm just kind of detailing like, stocks that I find interesting. I will keep you updated on this stock, so please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the post notification. If you look at the videos on the other videos on the channel, I just did another video on another stock that I think is very interesting right now. So anytime I come across stocks like that I find interesting, I will make a video. So it's very important that if you want information like this, that you subscribe and turn on the post notification. So yeah, subscribe, turn on the post notification. I'll keep you updated on this stock, and you'll get a notification every time I come across another stock that I find interesting and might uh you know make a move up, and I'll go over some technical analysis, some fundamental information, and we'll look at the stock options market for that stock. So that's it. Just wanted to make a quick short video, and I'll see you on the next video.